Hey there, ladies. Have you ever wondered why some people seem to carry an air of elegance the moment they walk into a room, even without a word? It's a subtle detail we all notice but rarely discuss. The truth is, the impression you leave isn't about the price tag on your clothes or the latest makeup trend. It's the quiet language your appearance speaks. And here's the surprising part. Some beauty and fashion choices, even the ones praised online, might be working against you. Instead of lifting your look, they could be sending a message of insecurity or artificiality. I've watched talented, wonderful women make small style decisions that shifted how others saw them, especially in professional settings or social events where first impressions count. That's why today I want to guide you through 10 things that might be quietly cheapening your appearance, even if you have great taste and the best intentions. These aren't glaring fashion disasters. They're habits that, once you see them, are hard to ignore. The best news? They're all simple to fix. When you do, you'll feel a shift, not just in how others respond, but in how you carry yourself with confidence. So, if you're ready to refine your elegance, strip away the visual noise, and embrace the power of simplicity, let's get started. Because true beauty whispers, it never shouts. Hit that like button if you're curious, and subscribe with the bell icon to join me on this journey. 1. Over-the-top eyelash extensions. Let's start with something dominating beauty trends lately. Eyelash extensions. Don't get me wrong, long lashes can brighten your eyes and add a feminine touch. But there's a line, and once you cross it, the effect turns from elegant to overdone. When lashes are too long, too thick, or obviously fake, they stop enhancing your natural beauty and start stealing the spotlight. It sends a subtle signal, not just to others, but to yourself, that your face needs a cover-up to shine, which couldn't be further from the truth. I've noticed this at networking events where overly heavy lashes made someone look like they were seeking validation instead of exuding self-assured grace. The goal of elegance is harmony, not one loud feature. So, what's the fix? Swap for lighter, natural-looking extensions or a high-quality mascara that lifts without overwhelming. Keep the space around your eyes delicate. It tells your story of warmth and approachability. Going natural doesn't mean giving up. It says you trust your own beauty, and that confidence always looks costly. 2. Bold, overdone lip contours. Next up, let's talk lips, a feature that can be alluring when balanced right. But when lip contouring gets too bold, too dark, or paired with thick, glossy shine, it shifts your look from refined to flashy. This new money aesthetic trend on social media screams for attention, signaling status loudly. Elegance, though, thrives on subtlety. If your lip liner is much darker than your natural tone and the gloss reflects like a mirror, it might suggest you're projecting confidence through appearance alone. I once saw a friend at a dinner party whose overdone lips overshadowed her stunning outfit. It was the first thing people noticed. Instead, pick a liner matching your natural hue. Check the deeper tone in the center of your lower lip. Use a tinted balm or satin lipstick for softness without the plastic glare. The result is timeless, drawing people in naturally, not forcing their gaze. 3. Heavy, mask-like foundation. Now, let's move to foundation, a detail that can make or break effortless elegance. Foundation should be a quiet base, letting your skin shine through, but too often it takes center stage. When it's too thick, too matte, or the wrong shade, it creates a mask rather than an enhancement. The irony? The more you cover every flaw, the more artificial you look, hinting at insecurity rather than polish. I learned this the hard way when a shade mismatch at a family gathering left a visible line on my neck. The fix? Test shades in natural light. Let it blend seamlessly. Apply sparingly, adding more only where needed, like under eyes or around the nose. Embrace freckles or light marks. They're part of a real face. If you feel pale, add bronzer or blush for dimension, not more foundation. A fresh, believable complexion instantly lifts your whole look. 4. Overly laminated eyebrows. Let's dive into eyebrows, the frame of your face that shapes your expression. When done well, they add structure and soften your look, but overstyling can backfire. Overly laminated brows with sharp angles or colors clashing with your natural tone draw unwanted attention, making your face look stiff or artificial. I remember attending a workshop where a colleague's glued, arched brows gave off a sculpted, aggressive vibe, far from the elegance we aim for. This trend, hyped on social media, often doesn't translate to real life. The fix? Match your brow color to your hair. 1 or 2 shades lighter if brunette, deeper if blonde or gray. Use gentle strokes with a light pencil or powder, following your natural hair direction instead of harsh lines. For thin brows, a subtle brow gel or light lamination works. Blend it into your texture. Dyeing faded brows can add definition without daily fuss. Aim for brows that move with your face, exuding confidence and maturity, not a pasted-on look. 5. Loud, overstyled manicures. Next, let's talk about your hands, those silent storytellers. A manicure can elevate your style, but loud designs can cheapen it. Long stiletto nails, chunky French tips, neon colors, or rhinestone-covered art might be fun, but they scream flashiness over sophistication. I once saw a friend at a gala whose cartoon-decorated nails distracted from her elegant dress. It was all anyone could focus on. The solution? Keep nails short to medium, opting for oval or almond shapes that flatter any hand. Choose soft neutrals, deep reds, or a buffed natural finish for timeless class. Add a single accent nail with a delicate design if you love flair, but keep it muted. Chipped polish or overgrown cuticles can suggest neglect, so a little home care, like regular buffing, goes far. Clean, understated nails support your elegance, not compete with it. 6. Overly sweet, juvenile perfumes. Now, let's shift to something unseen but felt, your scent. Perfume shapes your presence, lingering longer than words, yet overly sweet fragrances can undermine it. Scents like vanilla cupcakes or bubblegum might seem playful, but on a mature woman, they can feel forced or immature. I once wore a candy-like perfume to a family reunion, and it left people puzzled. It clashed with my poised look. Elegance comes from subtlety. Spray once on your wrist, press behind your ears, or walk through a mist. Let it cling softly, not overwhelm. Opt for deep florals like jasmine, soft musks, or woody notes that feel mature and sophisticated. If you love sweetness, balance it with earthy tones for complexity. The right scent, worn sparingly, becomes part of your aura, memorable yet unobtrusive. 7. Tarnished or flashy jewelry. Let's move to jewelry, the finishing touch that can make or break your style. A delicate chain or pearl studs can elevate an outfit, but poor quality pieces or flashy designs send the wrong message. I picked up a trendy necklace once, sparkly at first, but it soon tarnished, leaving green stains on my neck at a friend's party. Even a stunning dress loses charm with worn-down accessories. Focus on simplicity. 1 or 2 well-made pieces, like a thin gold band or hypoallergenic studs. Care for them by wiping after wear and storing away from humidity. Affordable stainless steel or gold-plated options last longer without oxidizing. Mix costume jewelry with a signature piece to anchor your look. Quality jewelry whispers refinement, not desperation for attention. 8. Neglected fabric care. Let's dive into a topic that touches us all, especially if you're a pet lover or enjoy cozy outfits. Fabric care. You might slip into a beautifully tailored coat or a classic black dress, but if it's dotted with lint, covered in pet hair, or riddled with fabric pills, it can instantly make you look careless. I learned this lesson firsthand when I wore my favorite wool sweater to a friend's brunch last fall. The pilling on the sleeves and a few stray cat hairs turned a chic look into something sloppy, and I could see the shift in how people perceived me. Even the most expensive garments lose their magic when neglected. Your fabric tells a silent story. Cared-for clothes reflect attention to detail, self-respect, and pride in your appearance. The fix is simpler than you think. Invest in a fabric shaver to gently remove those pesky pills from knits. Keep a lint roller or sticky brush by your front door for a quick sweep before heading out. It takes just 10 seconds but works wonders. Spot the signs early. If a sweater starts pilling often, try hand washing it or turning it inside out in the machine. If your coat picks up pet hair easily, consider switching to smoother fabrics like silk blends that repel cling, or brush it down after playtime with your furry friend. I've made it a habit to check my outfit in good light before leaving, and it's made all the difference at casual gatherings or office days. This small mindfulness turns your everyday style into a polished statement. 9. Overly constructed hairstyles. Next, let's talk about your hair, your natural crown that can either elevate or distract your whole vibe. Stiff curls cemented with layers of hairspray, intricate updos that scream wedding guest, or blowouts so voluminous they defy gravity might catch the eye, but they often look like you're trying too hard rather than exuding expensive elegance. I remember attempting a dramatic updo for a simple coffee meetup once. The stiffness made me feel out of place, and my friends couldn't help but comment on the effort instead of the moment. True elegance thrives in what feels effortless. Aim for healthy, soft hair that moves with you. Think bouncy waves that catch the light, a sleek bob that frames your face, or a neatly trimmed shortcut that feels current. You don't need hours in front of the mirror. A simple side part, a low bun with a few loose strands, or a softly styled ponytail can outshine any elaborate creation. Keep your ends trimmed every 6 to 8 weeks to avoid split ends and choose a cut that flatters your features. A slight angle can lift your jawline beautifully. I switched to a layered bob last year, and the compliments poured in at family events. The texture matters too. Avoid heavy products that weigh it down. When your hair looks touchable, well-maintained, and natural, it supports your energy. People see your face, not just your style. 10. Lack of confident presence. Finally, let's explore something deeper than your outfit: how you carry yourself. You can nail the perfect makeup, wear a flawless ensemble, and style your hair just right. But if self-doubt, fidgeting, or a constant need for approval creeps in, it quietly undoes all that effort. I've watched this play out at social gatherings where a friend would apologize needlessly or fidget with her hands, dimming her natural poise despite her stunning look. True elegance starts from within. It's not about perfection, but comfort in your own skin. Confidence doesn't need to be loud. It's a quiet pause, a steady breath, a trust in your worth that shines through. Start small. Slow down your movements to feel grounded. Stop twirling your hair or shifting your weight. Speak with intention. Fewer words with purpose draw people in, like when I practiced pausing before answering at a recent book club, and the room leaned closer. It's okay to laugh freely, fix your hair mid-conversation, or take a moment to think. Being human doesn't cheapen you. Trying too hard does. Let go of the need to perform. Real elegance exists naturally. I've found that standing tall with a gentle smile at community events shifts how people respond. They remember me, not my outfit. Ladies, these 10 habits can quietly transform how you're seen and felt. Which one will you tweak first? Drop a comment, hit that like button, subscribe with the bell, and share with a friend. Let's keep this journey of quiet elegance alive together.